Hello YouTube, a wolf again, and today I'm going to talk about the Universal Life Church, which should get a little more credit than most people give it. Um, Kirby's original idea was to welcome all people, and uh, and then to help little prayer groups and covens and such. He set up the structure to grant charters, and actually I have a picture of my charter. His original idea was to issue these charters to three members, and they could start their own prayer group or church. And the reason there's no name for the name of your church or whatever was because every church officially was a congregation of the Universal Life Church with a number. You'd name the congregation number. Um, and whenever you did legal stuff like incorporate or file or anything, you would say Universal Life Church congregation number and give your number. Originally, he was going to have all of the congregations protected under the Modesto Church, but that fell through in the 70s. So now each Universal Life Church congregation is its own separate legal entity, which it's still valuable to get this because not only does it show your affiliation with headquarters, it shows that you do standards or your church follows certain standards, such as making the monthly reports and everything. And that to keep up in good standing, you got to do everything legal. So there, if anybody says, well, your group is not a church, you could just flash that you're in good standing, and they can actually see Modesto's books if they put in a request. That's another thing. You should keep a copy of your monthly report that you send to headquarters, and that way it shows you're even more legal. Now, there's my cat in the background, or one of my cats. Another thing, at the time that the congregation started, um, from headquarters, you could get the notebooks of the forms you needed, um, board meeting, and the reports you had to send in, where you just fill out your congregation name. This was much cheaper than going to a printer and having, you know, your own stationery printed up or for the time. Now it's a little more. Well, $5 for a pad of 50 is still not bad, and but now you can go to any Staples and have your church or temple or whatever's bookwork done up, and it's still pretty simple. And headquarters has always let you make your own paperwork and stuff. Um, but yeah, Universal Life Church was one of the first to actually open arm and invite members of the Wiccan and Pagan communities and give them, the ordination and such. In fact, I still, even though our temple is its own thing, I still use the badges and ordinations. Well, nah, everything's reversed. For even a. Uh, Let me get this off of here. Oh, there we go. This is the clergy badge I actually wear around. It's got my specific tradition, the titles, and everything. It's even got a copy of our church charter to show that we're legal. But yeah, I still use the ordinations, even though my temple is its own legal thing. It's still best to have two forms of ordination, yours and the Universal Life Church. Now, flipping through this, yeah, I'm on Benadryl, so I'm kind of even more scattered around. But I do recommend that, and as of the present, especially for my temple, which we use the title Celto-Roman priest or priestess. There is one, and I happen to leave it over here. Also, I'm already getting off track here. Universal Life Church also has the title of pagan minister now and Wiccan minister. You can get either one. And but as of right now, this Universal Life Church Seminary is the only one where you can get my faith-specific Celto-Roman priest. Now, yeah, this I still haven't filed this one yet, but It's about $10 from the seminary for, and they'll put almost any religious title, within limit. But yeah, that's the only place. I've contacted headquarters in Modesto about the title of Celto-Roman priest, though there's only a handful of us that are actually doing the Celto-Roman time frame, so they usually have to get a large number of people wanting the specific title. But a lot of people mock headquarters. I do not. In fact, as you can see, I made little logos and stuff of the Universal Life Church and only our congregation's name on it, and I have this plastered everywhere. In fact, I am actually working on getting the Pentacle badge with the ULC in the center. I'm actually working on it to get this made into an altar tile. I may even have to just print it out and laminate it myself, but because normally I'm way busy. And as I said in the last video, my printer has stopped working, and I'm looking at my options for that. But it looks much cheaper just to have the things printed. But yeah, that's close-up of the charter. Yeah, that's the original idea on why it don't have the name of your church. You would simply be congregation number of the Universal Life Church. That way you could use all their certificates and forms, because at the time this was around, print shops were very expensive. And also, a funny thing, the last Dragon's Blood I got from Walmart, I was actually shocked. This has a strong, it took me a second to realize it, this actually has a black cherry note to it. While not dragon's blood, it actually smells nice for once. And also, yeah, I got off track again. Nah. But yeah, most people, the reason we go with the Universal Life Church is they have had all the legal battles. And there are a few states, mainly since same-sex marriage become legal, there are a few states that's tried to stop ministers or don't recognize ministers of the Universal Life Church, but that is currently in the court systems being worked out. And my cat's trying to jump from the bed over onto my lap. There she is. That's little Bast. There's my wolf rug, just to, antagonize wolf lovers out there. I also end up taking care of the stray cats that moved in, so that's part of the temple too, and one reason why we worship Bass too. But, before we got too much off track here, but yeah, I do recommend Pagans, Wiccans to actually affiliate with Universal Life Church. It gives us a layer of protection. Because they have and are fighting in the courts for their freedoms and stuff to exist. Also, Kevin at the bookstore, if you want to spread the message, you can actually get the little Universal Life Church handouts, which I've actually printed up a list of things, how to start your own church or ministry or whatever, and actually stuck the leaflets in here too. But yeah, Kevin of the ULC bookstore, if you get a hold of him, he can actually, have you print you off some of these little booklets to hand out, should you need them. And before we get too scattered-brained, I think I'm going to draw this up now. And everybody, blessed be, bright blessings, and see you on the next